gravitated towards it in the LPL and what it would be able to do, but no! Last second swapping to the Amumu. So it seems like kind of slamming their foot on the gas pedal. They know the Tarzan wanted to use the prio and bot to look for the invade, but instead going to try and get a flash from Icon.
Oh, the flash on Icon! Oh, man. Doinbi and Tarzan.
Up against Enchanters, and especially having this 225 range 80 carry, I think it is a lot of jungle hit,
Oh, my
Light and Lumao. I mean, the prio coming out for bot lane doing so much as Tarzan.
with the big brain play. Ben had no idea. He's going over. Alla follows him, and it's devastation. Weiwei's in the pit here. He does have the tectonics and a lot of damage from Icon over the wall. So you wanted to see a little bit from Icon. Here we go. Rift Arrow does get set up, though. Reset. Rift Arrows have a little bit of fun in the pit. But LNG now trying to force a fight here. Try to get Weiwei. The flash comes out early, though, and that's nicely done. Chris gets an engage. Not going to find too much as the Keeper's Verdict now comes out. And the poke damage, the Curse of the Sad Mummy, is going to come out, but it's not enough. The Apotheosis is enough to get one back, but it's not enough to take down Light, who is the main source of damage. And Doinbi comes through with a clutch kill as well. See the rest of this play, but it looks like BLG at least will be able to get their first objective of the game. Again, we saw that last time in game number 1. And then
he's making his way as well.
I'm just wondering why BLG didn't whip out the machetes. Like, you see all the vines around around the rift here, and I you know, it's just giving Tarzan so many options. He does get a nice straight back. A Weaver's Wall comes through. Tarzan falls, so the Vine didn't help him that much that time. There's the Tectonic, and now it's Doinbi going down too. Icon is cleaning up house here. He wants to try to take down Alla as well. He does have a lot of rocks to throw, but Weiwei here to help him out as well. Does use the subjugation there. Alla goes down to go with the gold. They know they need to get Light a little bit more here. Crisp needs to get himself out of here as he's asking for help potentially from Doggo, but Tarzan is just slowly making the health bar go down here. Doggo does have that separation now as actually Curse of the Sad Mummy comes out from Chris. How do you see them setting up in terms of like trying to contest these objectives, trying to find a win condition here, being behind? It doesn't start with this.
That one is Chris.
Oh man, Chris gets locked down. CC'd, misses the bandage toss. Will die to Lumao as well as Icon's now under turret with a wave crashing. And Tarzan tries to find the wall, but it doesn't matter because Light just cleans up the kill with his burst damage.
And now for LNG, just going to be able to take the spot lane turret as well. Dragon coming up in 50 seconds. They did get the vision in BLG's bot side jungle after they chunked out Chris solo last time. So even having awkward running into a Corki, running into a Lucian, if you can't just outright lock both of their carries down, so then Doggo can go in and get that damage in, because if not, I mean, Nila could be jumping into a Lucian and, okay, maybe only Doinbi got locked down. Well, now Nila's going to get burst out by the Lucian, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be definitely going to be very well coordinated coming out from BLG for their team fights to work.
Tarzan is just such a menace on this Poppy.
Bandage toss comes out from Chris. He lands the ulti. The seismic shove can follow through. Nila can go in with the ulti, and that could be the big burst that BLG needs.
BLG are a little bit hesitant to go in here. The tidal wave is already utilized. Curse the Sad Mummy onto 3 members. Do they have the front to back, though, as well? Alla almost goes down. The Rift Herald is down, but BLG trying to
walking forward. Wow. But here we go. Herald dropped. LNG want to find this, but look at Doggo on the flank.
Oh, he's setting up on the side. Could this be the big Doggo? Oh my God, Doggo's dead. He just gets caught immediately. It's tragedy, but Ben is on to Doinbi. Doinbi goes down. BLG, they're flashing all over the place. Tarzan still has so much health, and LNG have routed BLG out of the pit, and it was all off the back of the pickoff on the Doggo. We said that was the biggest issue for BLG, is mid to late game catchouts, and it happens once again.
You pick up the package, you want to find the fight, you're trying to find a way to min-max what you have over the enemy team, already used. And
oh my God, Icon almost hit. Oh, wait, he's dead. Oh no. In the end, LNG just force it. They just force the issue. Crisp goes in on the back. Doggo's there, but he's already down again. It is devastation. I don't even know the words to say because BLG, they try so.
You do get the Baron.
Woo! It's actually
showing before they were on JDG together in 2017, so a lot of inbuilt synergy for this LNG roster, and now using their Baron is Alla.
He gets out. That was a nice little move from Alla with all the dip, dive, and dodging. And now Tarzan with the rest of LNG trying to put pressure onto this bottom side tower. Ben tries to go right back in. That's hugely dodged away from by LNG. Chris goes in with the Curse of the Sad Mummy. He has to flash over the wall. Another tidal wave separates the fight again. The backs now coming through as the Baron buff still alive for almost a minute and 20 seconds here for LNG.
So LNG just going to be able to keep pushing forward. Ala didn't even go for the reset. Just hovering around mid, trying to use his Baron. Not close enough, and luckily BLG will deny him from being able to go through with the play. But LNG wanting to use their Baron to the fullest. So far, about a plus 3,000 gold lead from it, and they're just going to be able to keep pushing forward. They have the rockets there to just keep sieging down these turrets and making BLG's life a living hell.
Yeah, Ala, though, is addressed on by Ben. The healing from the Grand Challenge, and now Tarzan coming through here. The Counter-Strike comes through. Tarzan doesn't get stunned down. Doggo tries to flash in to get or at least the dodge in to get the damage and get the reset on
Light gets a turret in the meantime.
Yeah, he tries to get the reset on the Ghost, but they don't really find anything for BLG, and it's their base absolutely in tatters here. And Light, every time he's getting these pop shots, he's doing like half to a quarter damage of these guys' health bar.
I love it. LNG playing so aggressive, not even going for bases, right? Kind of just pulling BLG around into different lanes and then rotating to the next one to start finishing off some of these inhibitors. Dragon is up. So you'd expect LNG now back off, go secure that second dragon.
Yeah, and there's nothing that BLG can do to contest this dragon. The second dragon secured for LNG themselves. But again, for me, like seeing LNG come alive here in the playoffs has been incredible. They are trying to put the pedal to the metal themselves here. Chris was not. He just pops the Curse of the Sad Mummy, and that's the difference. They are in their head, as you said earlier, Lyric. It's a double kill for Light. It might even just be a triple kill, and BLG have no hope in this game number 2.
And you can see now LNG just gonna want to barrel down the mid lane. Light, an item and a half up over Doggo, allows him to take that fight so clean. They don't really have many minions to work with. There will be a wave here soon, but you would expect LNG should be able to close out another game right here, right now.
Literally just the dash from Light gets Icon splash, Finn and Icon. The defense against the world here right now, but it ain't working out so far. Doomby is staying behind a little bit long, but it could just be a bait as Ala goes right back in on the pin. It is going to be LG finally pulling out of the base, but the damage is done, and BLG, I don't know how they get out of this hole.
You know, in this, I feel like with how BLG's played all split, you can see that is now Icon's mechanics not going to be put to the test because he's just going to die.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to get out of here. He's dead. Blue buff handed over to Ala. Now they're a member down, and LNG smell blood in the water.
And now we see, after all those kills, Light is now 2 items up over Doggo on the opposing side. This should be an easy way to finish. Ult's back up on the table. A full calling was able to pretty much kill 2 members 2 fights ago. So, you know what? I'm going to bank on it now. They can probably kill 3 or 4.
There's a TP coming in from Doinb, but the fight's already kicked off. Keeper's verdict. The package is used, and that's immediately BLG cut down in their ranks. They're trying to get Ben in there, trying to get the CC down. They're surviving for a little bit longer. Weiwei goes down on the backside. Ben will get a nice counter-strike here on the Light, so decent amount of damage back, but 4 members strong for LNG, and they'll push BLG to the brink of elimination, and LNG want to make the dream run happen again this summer.
LNG trying to realize